Good Morning Britain turned heated as Susanna Reid clashed with Chris Packham over the length of prison sentences handed to Just Stop Oil protesters. Good Morning Britain presenter Susanna Reid clashed with Chris Packham as a row over Just Stop Oil protesters turned heated. Alongside co-host Richard Madeley, Susanna spoke to the Spring Watch star, who joined protesters outside London's High Court on Wednesday, January 29. Just Stop Oil activists staged a protest to block the street outside the court as 16 jailed eco-activists mounted appeals against their record-breaking prison sentences. Roger Hallam, the leader of Just Stop Oil, is among those appealing, after he was jailed for 5 years for his involvement in a conspiracy to cause mass gridlock on the M25. Supporting the protest was Chris, who argued that criminals who convict violent or sexual offences are handed lesser sentences. During the interview, Susanna shared the devastating impacts that Just Stop Oil protesters have had on members of the public, explaining how a patient suffering with an aggressive form of cancer missed an appointment and had to wait 2 months for another one. The presenter also revealed that an HGV driver was unable to deliver £5,000 worth of food to a hospital. Hitting out at the protesters' actions, Susanna said, "If you even put aside the emergency services, you had a direct impact on people's health and well-being." The 63-year-old environmentalist campaigner hit back, "I don't seek to put the emergency services to one side. I'm here to acknowledge that all of these things are an inconvenience, and some of them, as you've highlighted, are potentially life-threatening and dangerous. I'm asking you to think about scale. You've seen what's happened in California. We've witnessed, on your program, the flooding all over the world that has taken people's lives, and this is down to our predicament when it comes to climate." As Susanna attempted to interject, Chris shut her down as he declared, "One thing I will say, Susanna." But the GMB host wasn't backing down as she said, "I was going to say, peaceful protests are okay. Of course everyone supports that, right? The point is, you're standing outside courts. Criminal protests are not okay." She later added, "We still have to uphold the law."